Well, hello, folks. It is another Wednesday, and we are back to rank another puzzle game for the Nintendo Game Boy portable gaming system. That's about as fancy as I can say that without losing my train of thought. So we currently have 28 games on the list. We're going to be adding the 29th. As you see at the top, we got Tetris and Dr. Mario. Way down at the bottom, we got the Square Deal and Blodia, and all manner of fascinating games in between. And this week we're playing a game that, to the best of my knowledge, is Japan exclusive. Oh, excuse me. I've been allergies and whatnot today. Hopefully not too much post-nasal drip interrupting the proceedings. But today we're playing a game called Primitive Princess. By primitive, they mean like cave people, essentially. Or at least that's the impression that I get from looking at it. Let's just not go there. But anyway, it's, a little puzzle platformer. We got, I believe everything is set up, so let's just jump on into it. I'm getting the burps right now. Okay. So I take it there's 50 levels. Turn that down a bit. Stage 1, we have one hammer. What does having one hammer mean? You'll see. Okay. So if we pause, you can see here again, 3 lives, 1 hammer. And we can climb ladders, we can walk, we can't walk past those things. I go to the door, come out the other side, let's walk over here. Oh, what's going on? It turns out some of these are fake tiles. And also these ones with arrows, we can only go the direction they point, so they won't let us go back this way. So we can't backtrack at this point. But we can go over here, and what is this thing? This thing's probably important. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. We got another fake tile. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go this way. And we can come through here. Now if I look, B button doesn't appear to do anything. Oh, no, that time it did. And so you hit the block with your hammer. Now we can go down. We hit that block. We get the gem, and that makes the other ladder appear. I think I played maybe 2 stages of this while testing it. Excuse me. Just enough to make sure I understood. So, okay, but now, if we go over here, there's a gap. We can't get over this. We can't jump. We can't go around it. If we hit the empty spot with our hammer, we can replace that block. And as you can see, we now have 0 hammers, meaning we need to hurry up. So we got that guy, for no other reason than for fun. So you can knock down as many tiles as you want. Congratulations, Totem. Just the one congratulation. It was only stage 1 after all. It's a tutorial stage. Everybody knows how to do it. You only get one congratulation. But yeah, we can knock down as many tiles as we need to. But we can only rebuild as many as we have hammers for. So again, we only got the 1 hammer. We can't get to him that way. And we can't get to him that way. I suppose the movement on that dinosaur kind of lets you know that there are false platforms there. Okay, and both buttons do the same thing, so you just have to be standing in the right spot or it doesn't always work. I might be doing it wrong. Okay, oh. So apparently there is a distinction that I am not aware of. But that's fine. That's less fine. Okay. No, we got this. It's just the game's gonna make me go the long way. And then whine at me to hurry up. And yeah, and so of course the ladder, the exit appears over there, which means we needed to make sure not to use our tile. And we get one more congratulation. We can't just give them away freely, God. About devaluing your work. We have 2, which means the game probably wants us to use 2? Okay, it looks like some of these blocks are a little wider around. Did I screw this up by going in here at all? I went through the door. Also, if you press select, you can do that. Don't cry, Totem. Try again. So... Again, sorry about the nose. That's not good. No, not level 6. Or no, I want to go to like level 3? 3? 3? Can we do 3? Well, I guess we're redoing 1 and 2. We can kind of hurry up a little bit here this time since we don't need to explain the mechanics. I guess I didn't need to the other time, but it was still a good idea. Okay, didn't crash that time. Oh. But it did send me through a different door. Curious. Ah. Okay. I'm not sure what the deal is with that stage. How many hammers do I have? Just the one. Go. Oh. Well, that's not good. Might as well find out. If we just do this. Aha! Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, we gotta die now because, and we're gonna have to see what the situation is like when you run out of lives here. Hopefully you get to continue. I'm gonna wait for this guy to be in position. So I'm already kind of seeing one problem. And it's a problem that I guess would theoretically go away over time. Like as you sort of learn the stages. So like for instance, I didn't know that was going to be a fake block. And as far as I can tell, the only way to find that out is to get your ass kicked. Which for a game that has limited lives, that's a bit of a problem. You know what else is a problem? I can't backtrack, so I'm going to have to do that again. And we get a game over. What's gonna happen? Don't cry, Totem. Try again. Okay. Should I have... So I'll just have to try the stage select thing next time. Oh, right, yeah, no, don't do that. Just go through the doors. Forgot. It's the boy who cried totem. It's almost like 2/3 of the level are just here to distract you. Alright, we're making some progress. There we go, we're at level 6 now. So even if the stage select doesn't work quite right, this is sort of a continue point. So we get one of those every 5 stages, it would seem. What does that thing do? I'm gonna be burning a turn doing this. Well, let's find out. What's this thing? What does this thing do? Okay. I'm gonna wait for this guy to be over here, because I don't want to take any chances with invisible blocks. guy just... Oh, wait, no, but he... Oh, there he goes, okay. Don't know why he asked. Yeah, I had a feeling one of those blocks was invisible. What's the opposite of invisible? Incorporeal, maybe? Like the block, you could see the blocks. They just have no physical properties. I got 2 hammers, so I can afford to waste one. Which is good, because that's gonna happen. Wait for him to turn around. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I still got one of those. Now you might be wondering, what's the point of this? That's a very good question. I don't have an answer for you. Okay, so I can kind of tell which blocks are... But what I can't tell... But like, which blocks can be dropped? You can tell because they're just a teensy bit smaller than the other ones. So like, that one's gonna fall. That one won't. Stand in slightly the wrong place. Yeah, I only had the one hammer. So we can assume one of these blocks is going to be false. That one. And if you look at the none next, there's no difference. Just highly troublesome. what happens if we do this, though? That's slightly less helpful than I was hoping, but we can work with that. Unless that block turns out to be fall through. Nope. Okay. I'm hurrying, damn it. Not that it matters. No, no! Oh, looks like we're starting at stage 6. Wait, hold on. What if we just do this? Okay, I cleared this stage like 5 minutes ago. Did I have 2 hammers on this one? I might have had 2 hammers. I think I used one. I'll take it. How many hammers do I have? Just one. Okay. Do I fall all the way through there? Yes, 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 yes I do. Yes, I do. And I've only got one hammer. Hey, that guy takes his time. Let's get this guy first. Wait for him to move out of the way. Yeah, I've only got the one hammer, so I have to do it this way. And hopefully I don't fall through that block. Well, how do you get that guy out of the way? Just gonna... Does he walk under this one? If he walks under this one, we might be okay. No, he doesn't. Nope, he doesn't walk under that one. Okay, let's try to time that. Nope, nope, not good enough. Okay, don't touch anything on the title screen until the options appear. Okay, now if I hit stage select, level 6, level 11, level 16, nope. And this is, of course, a bit of a vestige of, you know, video games coming from arcades. Or, you know, not putting any kind of save feature in your game. Oh, come on! You dumb game! Ugh. Why are the enemy hitboxes so generous, but you'd have to fully touch the gem in order for it to count? I'm starting to have a theory of what it wants me to do, but it's kind of ridiculous. I still only have one hammer. No, wait, that's not gonna work either. What the hell does the game want you to do? Okay. If we try to time this... Okay, we have two hammers, which is good, because we need one of them for that. Right out the gate. And there are two doors that apparently lead nowhere. And I can't backtrack. And now I'm stuck in here. Is this stage 10? Okay, this is stage 10. So I guess we need to go through that door. That door takes us in here. Looks like I'm starting back at stage 6. Don't cry, Totem. Try again. Oh wait, I have another try. I have another try? Weird. Okay. So that door is useless. Wouldn't that mean that I have to use both hammers? Well, I don't have a choice. Gotta use that one. Alright, you just cycle through the doors, okay. Do I have... No, I only have one left. I think I know what to do. That was stage 10, so... At least we hit another checkpoint. So what's this? Oh, I guess I get more time for that? What would be... So do the doors work the same way if I just keep going through them? No, of course not. That only worked on the other stage. Don't be stupid. I just have the one hammer. And if I use that one hammer here, then I'm kinda stuck. Wait, do I have 0? You just start with 0 on this stage. Okay. Do you get extra points for killing everything, maybe? This doesn't seem necessary. I think I screwed it up again. I screwed it up again. It really wouldn't be a big deal if it weren't for the game overs. I would be extremely willing to just sit here and like tease out these puzzles. Now if we do this... Nope. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with this. Unless this block was intangible, then we'd be stuck again. Alright, we'll do... Well, I guess we've got 2 lives left, so we'll go till we get another game over. Then I'll decide where this goes on the list. How many hammers? 1 hammer, okay. I would also like to add that these stages are not necessarily all created equally. I only have 1 hammer. 2 hammers! Okay, I got 2 hammers. I got 2 hammers! That's one hammer used. Not altogether clear why this stage has any level design to it at all. Okay. So I can climb up here to get that worm. That doesn't seem to help us much. There's not a whole lot on the other side either. So some extra time. Head on over here. I feel like I'm probably not supposed to do it this way. No, that worked. One of these puzzles are a bit strange. Oh, level 16, we hit another checkpoint. But I think we're gonna call it there and get this on the list. So, are you sure you wish to exit? No, I do not. Okay. So, we need to start with the obvious. There's a good game hidden in here. There really is. I think it's maybe not immediately obvious, but really, this is definitely a case where the only thing truly holding the game back are some of the more, I guess, outdated design ideas. I think, sorry about that, I think if you took this exact game and gave the player infinite lives, you'd have a good game. Maybe not an amazing or great game, but like we would be like in this region if you had infinite lives. Easily. But hitting game over and having to go back like several stages earlier, only having limited lives in a game where there is a significant number of just traps that you don't see coming. And that stuff is annoying. But if you had infinite lives, you would just find the traps and it would be like, oh, okay, and then you would move on. But having a lives limit, sorry again, yawning. Having a lives limit means that every time one of those mistakes happens, you are 1/4 of the way closer to hitting a game over and having to replay earlier stages. And that makes sense for action games and arcade games and I sort of arcadey style action games. And if that's what this was, if this was more just like a sort of an arcade game with like a semi kind of puzzly mechanic, I would have disqualified it from the list outright. Like there were a couple games like that were listed as puzzle games and I played them and I thought, no, this is just an arcade game with a unconventional style. But yeah, this You know, it really is just... It's a series of decisions, some of which were not great, but would have been fine had it not been for this one particular other decision. I can't think of many more ways to sort of repeat the same point. But that's kind of the core of it. So it's better than Blodia. It's better than Square Deal. It's better than Wild Snake. It's better than Nail and Scale. Is it better or worse than that? Well, before we get to that, I would say it's not as good as The Adventures of Lolo. So it really comes just right down to Puyo Puyo. Is it better or worse than this kind of slightly inaccessible version of Puyo Puyo? And I don't think it is. I think we're looking at our new number 22. Primitive Princess! Exclamation mark. And yeah, so there we go. Congratulations to Primitive Princess. You are, at time of recording, at time of streaming, a top 25 puzzle game for the Game Boy. My suspicion is that will change. But that's going to be me for this evening. I will be back tomorrow night with some more live improvised music. I'll be back on Saturday with music production. I'll be back next week. We're going to be playing some slightly different stuff for Mellow Mondays. We're going to be doing other things at the other times. No, we're going to be Lufia 2, and then we'll be playing another puzzle game. In fact, next week we're going to be doing number 30, so we're going to be playing a fun game next week once I decide what it is. Because, you know, every 5 games I like to make sure we get at least one that I know is going to do well. But that'll be then. For now, looks like Slow Beef and Diabetes are playing some Together B&B. Could be interesting. We're going to be heading on over there. And so, with all that, thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching. And I do hope to see you next time. So bye for now.